And now we unmute the microphone. I saw somebody say time for apple juice. I do have the apple juice, but it's a little early for me for apple juice. Just poquito, a little bit early. Also, let me know if the music is a little bit too loud. I just want something in the background because normally what I'll actually do is I'll have like the voice open in my Discord, but because I really want to get as many people as possible, I don't want it to get cluttered with the voice, and I want to answer as many questions as I possibly can today, while also playing in the background because Battle for Glory is currently up. Dan says even his 11-year-old who doesn't play knows who I am. Oddly awesome. Why is your 11-year-old not playing, even though technically they need to be 13 to play this game? They're 13, right? Yeah. Shh. I won't tell if you won't tell. Except now it's on YouTube. So now the whole world knows. Hey Nick, how you doing? Yeah, just big shout out to everybody. Y'all go ahead and invite anybody. Anybody that's got questions about anything. I want alliances in. I want every server in. I want them here right now. Also, if you've never streamed before, almost like want to do like a selfie with you guys and gals. So when I stream on YouTube, I've got 3 screens, but the freaking ring light. As a streamer, you don't know what things are annoying until you start doing this. The ring light is so annoying. Just, you know, just big old ring light just right there. Get my camera out. Yeah, I'm vain. It's okay. Good afternoon, Taco Hunter. How you doing? Sweet! I'll put that on the Discord later. Maybe that'll be something I give to the fans for some reason. I don't know. 3 screens, baby. Getting big. Whew. I need a bigger phone screen. Well, obviously I'm going to post this. I'm not going to make you look at it on the screen. But I mean, if you want to do that, here's the photo I just took. Bam. Look at that. Look at that cute guy with his big old bright ring light. Oh, look at that. What's up, Angelo? First time in chat, bringing the fire. Well, I hope so. Hopefully. So, questions, answers, comments, bring whatever you got. I've got to start doing my Battle for Glory, and I've been using my Vocless, which you would expect me to do because I just bragged about the Vocless. Also, I wanted to let a few people come in because one thing I know a lot of people have been asking me about, especially some of you newer players, and if you are a newer player in the chat, I want to know right now. Tell me about how recent you started playing. So if you started playing in the past 4 months, raise your hand. I want to see. Because specifically the next thing I'm going to talk about is for those players. Hey DW, how you doing, buddy? Ooh, Cha-Cha, cool. We got Deuce 1-1. So what I want to talk about is, obviously I'm not trying to encourage you to drop $1 million in the game, even though I'm pretty sure there is a person who's dropped $1 million. Don't ask. But one thing that's asked about is packs in the game. And you'll notice that there are, at least for me, there's 3 packs. There's a $19 pack, a $50 pack, and a $100 pack. I bought the $100 July Epic Reward pack. So there's a little bit of confusion, I think, for younger players and newer players on how the packs work. So I want to hit that real quickly with some of y'all. So if you click on the button, when it shows you the pack, so this is what you get for initially purchasing it. This is what you just to buy it. This is what we get. Holger says, "Why don't we get such information in German?" That would be Hugo's responsibility. Hugo, wave your hand. He's our German guy. So this is everything you get when you buy it, and then the more important thing is this right here, the bonus chips. Now the chips are what you use to turn every day. So I'm going to show you what my epic one gives me. Now what you get every day is the same for every single level. So if you're level 20 or you're level 28 or you're level 32, what you're going to get in the July Elite Daily Reward, which is using those chips, as you can see at the top right, you see my little chips right here? Right there, yeah, make sure it's on my screen. This is what everybody's going to get. You're going to get almost 500 Latinum, 1.2 million Steel, 240k Trit, 6 Uncommon, for each type of 3-star, some 2-star, and then repair, speed ups, and stuff like that. But what you get in the initial purchase pack is different every 2 levels. So what I mean by that is, if you go to, say, your Ultra Ship Power Pack, Mine says 10K Latinum. You see the different rewards and everything there. This changes every 2 levels. So when I'm 22, when I'm 24, 26, 28, it changes. So you actually get way better value to spend money later on in the game. It's like a lot of people ask, well, how do the whales have so much? Surely they didn't see the pack that I have where it gives me 2 million steel and they've got 20 billion and they spend $100 to get there. No, as you level up every 2 levels, the packs become more and more efficient and give out more stuff. So just wanted to explain packs real quick to everybody. Will says, I just checked mine to get 12 UC. So they change it to where you get more? Will, because it used to be everybody is the same. And if they changed it, that would be fantastic to know. Because I only bought this on this account. I did not buy it on my main account. Will, oh my goodness. Did they really change it? Because this is how it was. What you got every day was the same for everybody all throughout 2019. Same for everybody. Which is why people stopped buying it in the 30s. Interesting. I'll have to go back and run that. See, I haven't bought this pack since October of 2019. Alright. Well, here I am trying to disseminate information. I'm giving out wrong information. Will there be July 4 specials? Probably something small, but I have not been told of any special event coming out. So I'm going to go ahead and turn this in. TJ, so also to explain how packs work in the store, some packs do not get seen until you spend money in the game. It's like a lot of these $100 packs only show up when you spend money. For example, where is it? Like the most important $100 pack in the game is this one, Prime Officer Research. I have now spent, I think, $250 on this account, and now this shows up. This is the most important pack in the game. Hands down. The most important $100 pack. The most important $20 pack is every time the Battle Pass comes around, which you should have another one coming up soon. Hint, maybe. Maybe. First hint of the day. Mark it. What's our time? 9:20. I'm going to mark it. 9:10. First hint of the day. Bam. Let's see, let's get some questions because I need to get my VOC list out here and we're going to start grinding some reds. Today is a good day to die. I love the Klingon reference, even though I just threw up the Spock salute. I've been playing since the game launched in November 2008 and I've been purposely staying at level 20. Why? I'd be so bored to be level 20 for 2 years. What are you doing down there, man? What are you doing? You must have ridiculous amounts of like 2-star and 3-star. Alright, boss coming in with the hard-hitting question. Is it worth spending $100 on one pack? So let me explain packs in my opinion. I, of course, partnered with Scopely. I have never hidden that. So obviously they were going to want me to promote the packs. Here's how I see packs. This is an entertainment budget. So that $100 I spent is the same as me going out to the movies. It's the same as me going out to the bar and having a cocktail, or actually a couple cocktails. And just for reference, like when the bar I go to here and there, it's like $12 to $15 per cocktail. And that's just like for one. So I see packs as an entertainment budget. If I want to get hours and hours of enjoyment out of these packs, then I justify buying it with myself. Now keep in mind, I'm also somebody that I spend a lot of money on the Steam store every year. I love video games. It is my life. You can play this game free to play and get everything in the game. It simply will take you several years to do. Or you can speed things up and have a little bit of fun with packs. I think it's worth it if you have an entertainment budget in your life to say, hey, this is part of my entertainment budget. Some people like to make the argument, hey, it's not a AAA game, why would I spend money? Well, you're kind of missing the point. Because most AAA games I buy, for example, Dragon Age Inquisition. I love that series. I spent about 100 hours in that game, finish the campaign, and I'll go to it maybe once a year and throw in another 20, 40 hours. That's not a lot. I'll spend 100 hours in this game in 2 weeks. So from that perspective, entertainment budget, it works for me. Just don't go broke doing it. But there's value in it. Hugo's right, man. 2 years at Ops 20, do you have 3 max Kiras? This is a legitimate question. Do you have 3 Kiras at like 500,000 just flying around level 20? Probably more like 350,000 because there's a lot of research that knocks up the Kira. Omicron, do you think there will be an Alliance event started on Sunday reset? Alliance event? I can tell you this. Should I drop? No, I just dropped a hint. I just dropped one like 3 minutes ago. I gotta save the hints. So here's what I'm gonna do. I know not everybody can watch the show live. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna drop hints, and then I'm going to put in the hints and timestamps in the video to make people go back and watch this whole video. Because usually the streams go like 2 hours. So I'm gonna throw in some timestamps for anybody. And we'll see how that ends up going. John says the availability to buy and grind Vidar blueprints. Any word, any rumors? I have 50 out of 100. It is my belief that the next time you see an event store, you will see the Vidar in it. I do not know that for 100% certainty. So do not go and like, Rev said this is how it's going to be. It's a fact. Please don't do that. Please don't. But I do believe that is what we're going to see. And you will see an event store in the coming months. I'm not going to say what it's for, but you will have another event store coming. Relatively soon. Relatively soon. So keep asking questions. I'll keep dropping answers that you want and frustrated about. This music's like, get to me. Emperor's Son, what's up, buddy? Angelo says, I'm level 37. I get 900 light a day and 12 uncommons each. Well, son of a gun, looks like there becomes a level where it doubles. And I remember hearing about the daily pack doubling, but I thought it doubled for everybody. Apparently it doubles at a certain level. Well, that kind of sucks. I mean, I'm not mad. I'm still getting great value for level 22, but... Oh, well. Next up, Charles says, if the bar you go to is charging you $100 a pop, you find out. I never said it's $100 a pop. I said 10 to 15 per cocktail. But I'm a grown man. If I buy 4 drinks for a couple hours worth of fun, then obviously, in terms of cost efficiency, this is more cost efficient. I mean, the Prime Officer pack that I got on my main account has lasted me for hundreds of hours of enhanced gameplay. Death Dealer wants to know why no simulcast on Discord. Because I have so many questions running right now in the chat here for YouTube. I want to make sure I get to all of them. And the thing with Discord is so many people end up talking. It can be difficult to hit everybody's questions here in the chat. So I really want to focus on that today. I want to get as many people here asking questions. And which one we got the questions on the screen over there. So I can try to not miss them. Which, speaking of, Adam Braley, apparently the factory up at 30 million doesn't require you to mine G4. Now, can you confirm that if possible? I cannot confirm that right now because I don't remember. I can check LCARs in a little bit. But actually, you know what? Let me just see if I can check LCARs now. And we'll go to... Whoops, wrong one. Let's see if I remember this command. Alright, so that would be celebrated. Okay, so let me look. I'm looking here. Celebrated. That must have changed because at celebrated you should start mining 4-star. Adam. So if that's a change, it's a recent change and hasn't even been added to look LCARs. And LCARs got updated I think a couple days ago or yesterday. Oh, I see what you're saying, Hugo. I forgot that Discord popped up right here. Yeah, here is the terminal from LCARs. You see celebrated right here. 30 million 4-star, 20,000, 50,000. So it should be at celebrated. Now, did you just hit it? And it might need to take that reset happening at 11 p.m. my time. But I mean, by the way, big shout out because I just seen it happen. Angelo Epifano. Epifano? Epifano. Epifano? However pronounce your name. Thank you so much for being a cadet. Anybody that wants to help support the channel, please hit that join button. It's like $4 a month for the lowest level, or $100 a month if you really want to like grease my goose, like butter my chicken, barbecue my turkey. I don't care. Thank you so much for support, Angelo. I really do appreciate it. But there is LCARs. Now, I obviously do not have a 30 million set, so I'm only speaking from what I'm reading. But yeah, anyway, let's get LCARs back out there so we get the chat back up. Thank you, Angelo. Seriously, appreciate it. Really do. Jesse has a question about another pack, and that is Prime repair speed worth buying? Okay, so yes and no. Let's talk about how primes work in this game, or really how research works in general, and Hugo can provide a little bit more. Well, Hugo can kind of write it out so it's easier to understand in written form. But basically everything in this game, research-wise, works on what's called the base number. So what you end up having, is this a hostile coming after me? I think so. So what you end up having in this game is everything works on a linear path of 100%. That's your base. And then percentages get added on top of that. So it's 100%, and then say you get 40, 80, 100. Everything gets added on top. So it's not like a cumulative growth where 40% is added and then bam, now we're adding on top of that. It's everything is added to the original base number and then added, instead of saying 100%, 40% of 100 is now this new number, and now we're adding onto the new number and adding on a new number. It doesn't do that. It adds onto the base. Now, say all that to say that when it comes to prime repair speed, that's what you end up having. That it adds to the base. So the higher level you grow, your docks obviously provide a bonus to your repair speed. So the return you get in terms of the value of prime repair speed diminishes as you level up. It still has value. At like level 36, I'm still getting something like a 30% bonus or reduction in my speeds. But it's not a true 100%. And that is really key. Oh, cool. Somebody wants to be on stream with a terrible crew loadout. Okay, cool. That's a really bad crew loadout. Oh well, let's repair the ship. And by the way, I saw somebody asking, we're on server 43 right now. And also, real quick, make sure you invite your alliance into this stream right now. Everybody needs to have their questions answered. So anyway, that was the whole thing. I do think that prime repair speed has value, but is it as good as prime officers? No. And the reason that prime officers is so good is because there's limited number of researchers that really add to officer stats. There's a couple of them. There's one in the galaxy tree. Of course, you had the academy that increases a small amount. But prime officers has a bigger hit because less things influence that. I hope that answered the question in not such a convoluted way. But truthfully, this is a very convoluted game. Very convoluted game. Thematic films. Do you ever see Scopely dropping the price for rare and uncommon ships? I just bought a jellyfish for 50 bucks. 25 would be more reasonable. Oh, man. Film clips. I love you, buddy. You are new to this game. Yes and no. It is going to drop, but it's always going to be expensive. That jellyfish is never going to drop. If you want to buy an Enterprise right now and max it out, you're spending several $1,000s. So, but I will say they have dropped the price. So back in the day, the D3, the Legionary, and the Mayflower cost 200 bucks just to buy, and it's now down to $100. So it does change, but not a lot. This is still a game that, because they know their demographic has money and spends money, well, you pay a premium for the game you play. Frank says, butter my backside. On Twitch maybe, but not here on YouTube. Here we're a little bit more docile. Nick says, I guess event store could be augment related. Man, Nick, with the guesses. Maybe, but you will be getting an event store. TJ says, question, my second account is level 14. Is it worth staying put until I have all parts, resources, and materials to max out an envoy when I reach level 16? If you're very patient. I'm not that patient. But it actually would help you out a lot. But that's a lot of stuff, man. It's a lot of uncommon. If you are that patient, I commend you. Come on, we need more questions. Drop it in. Yeah, Nick, I dropped the... You saw it. Emperor's son wants help promoting his channel. So if y'all want another content creator, well, click on his name and go give him a subscribe. Emperor's son, sure, I'll promote you. Send me money. Paid promotions. Just mess with you. I'll go follow Emperor's son. Hey, Val Nook, how you doing, buddy? Glad you enjoy it. Let's see what other questions we got. Powerful says Swarms, Cadet Uhura, McCoy, and Talon, or Moreau. I don't have Pike yet. Cadet Uhura, Cadet McCoy, and Talon, if you're going to fight Swarms. Emperor says I have a beer from him. Thank you. I hate beer, but I will take any donation of any kind. So if it's beer, cool. I'm okay. I'll take anything. Ooh, Joe. Joe says, what crew do I like on the D4? I actually don't want to answer that because I have a D4 video coming out. So I want you to watch the video. So I'm kind of like, You will get your answer, though. You will get your answer. Bourbon for it. Actually, my apple juice, if you can tell by the shape of the bottle, the apple juice that I usually drink, cover the apple juice. If anybody wants to buy some apple juice. Hold on, I'm getting distracted. I need to get these reds. And where is that hostile that's chasing me? Oh, the main reason I'm using my Vocals, even though it's so much more expensive to repair than my North Star, is I'm trying to level it up. I don't have a billion ship experience. So, alright, more questions have come in. William Riker, will badges be in the event store? Not that I know of, but I would absolutely love that. I would love that. Now, I will say that they are working on ways for people to get badges, and recently, we just had random people, apparently, have their store reset and they got badges. So I'm very happy for those people. I'm jealous. None of my 4 accounts did that. None of them. So, guess I'm just lucky. Whatever. Let's see. Deep Space Buddha says, Adam just had an alliance may confirm. Here we are still seeing G4 mining required to celebrate 30. Okay, cool. Cool. Thank you, Deep Space. Because that would have been a really odd change. Because once you're re-celebrated, you're likely in deep space. Because that's a pretty big jump. I've actually stopped grinding at 10 million to get my lock, and I'm working on relocking my other ones on my main account. So, what's my best advice for level 24? Charles, really kind of explain to me what you mean by best advice. I would say, in terms of ship, take your Kamari to about tier 6 and stop. I wouldn't really take it any higher than that. I would make sure that you get every research you can possibly do finished. Definitely get every research you can do at level 24 finished, and max out your docks and guns for sure, refinery for sure, research buildings for sure, not necessarily all of your mines unless it requires you to do that, but biggest thing, get that Kumari up, get it up. Freeman says, filling my first money wall at level 30, lots of G3 ore. I would say level 28 is probably the first one, but 30, it's right in that same range, so I get where you're at there. It's there's definitely a money wall or a patience wall. But see, Scopely knows what they're doing. They're going to drive that thumb in. They're going to pressure you to spend money, and you can make the decision to do that or not. I have no problem spending a little bit of money here and there, regardless of whether or not I can write this off on my taxes. Seriously, I like the game and it entertains me, so I'll spend a little bit of money. I won't spend $100,000 like several people have, but I will spend a little bit. Hugo does make a good point that if you plan on skipping the Mayflower D3 Legionary to get the Kamara to tier 7, and that's fair. I will say that if you're not a Vocless fan in your Federation, you can get the Mayflower. Also remember that you can get the hijack ships now at level 27, which makes no sense at all. I wonder if I can see it here on this store. I might have to pull up the other, I'd have to pull up the other account to show you. I need to go mine more data. Alright, we're gonna swap this out. Hold on, everybody. Let me just do some movement right here. Put my Kira back out. My baby Kira that I've barely touched. Because you should know why if you watch the video. Random yelling. More questions and more comments. Dark Lord says, what is the best crew for an auger? Alright, Dark Lord, you have followed me for a while. You know the answer to this question. It depends on what you have and what you're fighting. I'll give you a base crew because you support the show, and I greatly appreciate it. Yuki is captain. Yuki is captain. Yuki is captain. This is for fighting jellies, by the way, not for fighting enterprises. Yuki, Nero, Khan. Have at it. Or Decius, whichever you have that's best. Enjoy. Let's see, next one we got. Chris, is it possible to effectively raise all three factions once you lock them? No. No, there is not. At some point, you're going to have to make a choice. Sadly. Nick says, move on to level 28, get the Saladin Centurion, don't waste your materials on the Legionary. I mean, there's an argument to be made there, but the Legionary can still be a good ship. I mean, because if you're going the Federation Romulan route, problem you're going to run into is you ain't got a good battleship to the Augur. So, might want to get the Legionary. Or hardcore grind out Bortus blueprints by killing lots and lots of high-level Klingons. And that's going to take you several thousand kills. Like, I'm not exaggerating. It's going to take you several thousand. Let's see, what do we get in our... Don't freeze on me. Don't you do this. Alright. Thank you. Hey, got another Vocalist part. Woohoo! We definitely need these survey parts. Don't need those envoys. Alright, let's start repairing. By the way, I remember learning this recently. If you hit the help request and go to ask for help, you can actually see your help request and see if you've gotten your max ship repair request before you use speed ups. So handy little trick right there. Just go to your alliance, go to the help, and then ask for help, and you can see if you get your 16 repairs, so you can know when to use your speed ups, most efficiently anyway. Sometimes I just get lazy, I fly right through them. Catnip says, I need a bunch of 3-star rare mats level on North Star, but I only see one at a time in packs. Does it increase at higher levels, or is there a better way? Yes and yes. So the augment mission tree will actually give you rares that you need to level up your North Star. So run through your augment missions. That starts in Lycia, Amador, Midnight, and I don't remember, but for sure Lycia and Midnight have got augment missions starting there. That came out like a year ago, so I'm just pulling that from memory. But go through that entire mission tree and you will eventually find rares. And also the packs do increase in terms of what you get every 2 levels. So 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, etc. What you get in every pack will increase. Alright, let's keep on going with the questions. Adam says, has Panic given you any time frame on when adjustments on generators so they'll actually do something? Nope. At least I can answer that question honestly. Nope. Oh man, I feel bad for answering that one honestly, but I'm also trying to be honest. Whoopsies. Also, real quick, just a plug, a lot of people are watching right now. If you haven't already, hit that join button, support the channel, or PayPal, Venmo, however you want to donate. Every little bit is appreciated as we spend time answering your questions. Val and Rook, I'm level 14, almost ready for 15. Any good hints or tips for me when I do? Yes, Val and Rook. Go watch the Camping at Level 14 video. It gives you everything you need to know. It's still accurate to this day for what you need to do to be prepared for level 15. And once you hit level 15, start raiding people and having fun. Be a good pirate. Yar. That's really all there is to it. Just be a good pirate. Have fun. Nick says, Vidar and Franklin DeVore showed up in the Borg event store. Vidar doesn't mean it necessarily Borg. Well, the Vidar is a Borg ship. I'm not sure what you're saying there. So, John says, how do they tier? What are you referring to, John? Are you talking about the augment officers you referred to before? What? So, re-clarify your question. I'll get back to it. Best crew for Augur, Dark Lord. We handle that. Nathan, any new ships coming soon? Ooh. Okay. How far are we in right now? We are 31:30. Got to mark this on the timeline. Second hint of the day. Okay, so my hint is, because this question was asked, Obviously, I am not allowed to tell you if a brand new ship is coming into the game, because that would mean breaking my NDA. But let's play the theory game. I need like a whole like reading rainbow thing to go off. Let's play the theory game, okay? We've gotten the Franklin, which is an explorer. We've got the Vidar, which is an interceptor. That would mean the next on the list would be a battleship. So we know patterns. This game has tons of patterns. There's a battleship coming. And if you look at the ships that have been coming out, they've been event ships. We are in an event now. Who knows what could come? I don't know what could come. Well, correction, I do know what could come. But maybe I don't know when. Maybe nothing comes at all. I'm just saying, there could be another ship coming. Take for what you will. I know nothing. Hit that join button. I'm gonna get in so much trouble. Jay says, how much better is Piper Rowe and Chin versus Uhura McCoy and Chin? A lot. A lot, a lot, a lot, a lot, a lot. A lot. Very much so. Very much so. Oh, look, Charles Nance supporting. Bam, yeah, baby. Yeah, baby. Thank you. Appreciate it. Thank you, Charles Nance. Welcome to the crew. Appreciate it as always, my friend. Next question. I'm getting goofy. I'm sorry. Pizza or Chinese food? Oof. Pizza. Definitely gotta go pizza. I love Chinese food. In fact, right now, it's technically not Chinese food. It's just kind of like the East in general. I'm going through a huge ramen phase. I'm talking about legit ramen. Not those 50-cent pack of ramen noodles that give you cancer. I'm talking about like legit bowls of ramen is my thing right now. But man, I always come back to pizza. I'm a fatty. I mean, y'all seen the belly. I'm a fatty. So, gotta have my pizza. Got to. Is it possible to own 2 jellyfish level 14? It is if you buy it. Twice. Yes. If you buy it, you can have as many as you want. I don't know why you'd want them, but plenty of people have 2 of them. Yeah, even on my servers. It's a thing. What I'm actually going to do is I'm going to do a PvP loadout real quick because I'm pretty sure we just finished our battle. Oh, dang it, we haven't? Darn. Dang it, I was really hoping. All right. Peter says, hey, Rev, do you have a good Bortus PvP crew? Ooh, actually, there's several of them. So the Bortus is a really unique battleship because it's a kinetic-based battleship because Klingons are amazing. You can run a hull breach setup to focus on critical DPR damage. Max morale works beautifully on the Bortus because it already has extra DPR being a kinetic-based ship. And then adding survivability on top of it makes the Bortus just a huge headache. You can also run mixed crews. Yuki is captain with morale, works really well. You can also run a Yuki build with critical chance of, say, Yuki Khan, Gore Khan. Not only are you going to get those shields down, but then your criticals are going to hit as quickly and hard as possible. You're going to get that ship going lickety-split. The Bortus is a beautiful ship. It is a fantastic ship that you can load out in a variety of ways. I mean, I love the Bortus. Love it. Henry says, what tiers stop on Horizons? Have kept the Cavort, but expensive. Because you no longer need to max out these things in terms of for base rating, I'm really at the point for Horizons like tier 6, tier 7. I mean, because the crystal gets so hard. And as you mentioned, you need that crystal for the Cavort. The Cavort's a lot better though. I love my Cavort at tier 5 with stun. I think I'm pulling in over 2 million now. Maybe it's tier 6. So it took a while to get, it took months to get there, but it is worth it. It is really worth it to get there. David says, I'm 6 shards short of the Botany Bay. I did the faction store, the augment missions, what I missed. So David, here's what happened with the augment store is when the Botany Bay came out, you had to get it through the missions and through the store. But it was a whole event that came on. So what they did in the last month is they changed it to where all the missions now give 12 blueprints, allowing you to unlock it completely. What likely happened is you did the missions before this or during this change, so you only got a limited number. What you need to do is put in a ticket to customer support. Tell them, hey, I went through the chain, I went through the store, and I'm short of my Botany Bay blueprints. They will understand, and they will give you the remaining blueprints you need to build the Botany Bay. This has happened to dozens of people in the game. It is a little bit frustrating, but it was a good change. It's a change that needed to happen to help all of the community. So just be honest with them, tell them what happened, and they'll give you the shards that you're missing. Customer support has been doing some really nice things lately. Hopefully that continues, because we all know how frustrating customer support in this game can be. Just being honest. Nick says, my Kumi is tier 7. Don't get the energy weapons. That's a waste. Okay, so shields, technically it's not shields. For battleships, it's an armor upgrade. So remember, interceptors have an engine upgrade. Battleships have an armor upgrade. Explorers have a shield upgrade. It is good to upgrade the energy weapons at tier 7. You will notice a slight difference, but I get what you're saying. Next question. All right, we got to make sure we keep moving because there's a bunch of them. Why it says, is it totally unviable to get 2 level 28 faction ships at 20? Oh, level 26 faction ships at 26. All right. It's not unviable. You can very easily get 2 faction ships at level 26, but do you really need to do that? They're not that cost efficient. They do not last as long. So the thing with those ships are, they're going to kind of... let me just use the Legionary for example. You can spend a good bit of money and get that Legionary up to 700, 800K. Or if you wait 2 levels, the Bortus is going to end up at $1.5 million. The Centurion is going to end up at $1.5 million max. Salad at $1.5 million. So literally waiting 2 levels and investing in that ship is going to be a much longer return. The 28 ships will last you to level 34. A 26 ship lasts you to like level 32. If that. If that. Really, it only lasts you about 28 or 30. So, that's my opinion though. There's some beautiful ships out there. John Calder, thank you for becoming a member. Really appreciate you signing up and becoming a cadet. Every little bit helps. Also, I need to do a members only video. This week I've been putting out tons of videos, so hopefully they've been helping everybody. I'm also, just to let y'all know, I'm going to do a video probably later today about another game I play called AFK Arena, just because I play a couple of other things and I want to show y'all some of the things that I do. It's a fun little game that I don't have to spend 3 hours a day in. I literally go in and do like 30 minutes of dailies, have fun, collect heroes, and I'm done. So I'll show y'all that a little bit later. It's a little bit fun. It helps break up the craziness that is the Star Trek Fleet Command life, I guess. Anyway, now they come with a Chinese pizza. I actually saw that on a cooking show, Valna Rook. I did. Yeah. Corel recently got dual faction fed ROM. Have only the Sally now. What should I save my ROM credits for? Gladius or Augur? Augur. If you have got a Saladin, in my opinion, there's no reason to get a Gladius. Yes, the Gladius will eventually be stronger. It will. My Gladius is better than my Saladin on my level 36 account. But it takes a while to get there. You need 180,000 faction credits to get the Augur. And remember, you can't go grind the Augur blueprints by killing hostiles like you can a Gladius. Save it for the Augur. You'll thank me later. Next up. You still want the Bounty Hunter ship? Me too, for like over a year now. I've literally been asking for that model to become a ship I can have, but it's not happening yet. We'll just keep being patient. Tenchi, if one of your end Commodores press the dislike button on YouTube, is that grounds for demotion? Not only is it grounds for demotion, it's grounds for boot and loot. So if any of my end Commodores hit the dislike button and I find out about it on my videos, you will be booted and then looted. And I'm being 100% serious right now. Totally serious. Kisses. Next up. Burns says, yawn, football rewind. What? What did I miss? What did I miss? Oh! Football. Okay, so here's the thing. I have not killed a non-OPC miner that wasn't on a 0 in literally months. I don't even think I've done it this year, not counting times I was at war. Any miner I kill is 0 or OPC. That's just my thing. Now, if it's a floater in space, that's different. If your ship is just floating around in space, it's a target. If it's on a mine, I do not kill unless it's 0 or OPC. That's my personal rule. It's literally the rule in my alliance. So, I don't do that. No, I did not kill you if you weren't 0. Sorry, didn't have it. Didn't have it. Or we were at war or something. That changes things. Angelo says, any video coming showing if mud is worth it. So I have mud on my main account, and you can definitely tell a growth with mud, like you can tell an effectiveness, but honestly I need to level him up. His officer ability is not good right now, and his armada ability is kind of okay, like I would rather run other things than mud when it comes to Armada. So right now, I'm saving judgment until I can get him to at least another tier and check out the officer ability and then see how that kind of works together. There are certain setups where I actually do think it could be useful, like a Saladin. You know, interceptors where the shields are going to go down. Imagine having a max mud, shields down, and then hitting a critical with that big kinetic. You're talking about dealing millions of damage to an Armada. So there's definitely scenarios where mud can be very, very good. I'm just waiting to get mine a little bit stronger. I don't want to release a video that's kind of only a halfway answer. You know what I mean? I try to give y'all the most accurate information I can. So next here. Why is it very few repairs being given out in events and grinding, especially with loads of bugs that freeze your ship? It's from Wayne. So repairs, if you want repairs, kill a lot of hostiles. That is the best way to get repairs. And be patient on your repairs. Also, dual faction grind. I'll tell you this, if you have struggled with repairs, look at me. I got 3 swarms and 4 factions every day. And I'm getting 30-minute speed ups. I do not struggle for speed ups. Repair speed ups, that is. I don't. And I also do this every day. I get my loyalty token. My loyalty badge. As soon as I hit level 23, I'm turning in 60 days worth. If you need repair speed ups, dual faction grind, and do your swarms every day, I am sitting on something like 4,000 30-minute speed ups on my main account. And no, Scopely did not give me those speed ups. All ground for. You can do it too. John says, could you quickly go over transporter patterns? I just maxed out Joaquin and got officer XP. Who gets patterns? Okay. Sure, happy to do that for you. So any blue officer you max out will get patterns. Oh, we got another member of Lord Thanaton. Thank you so much. Thank you. Sorry. Any blue officer you max out will give transporter patterns, and every purple officer you max out, which is the epics, which I don't even have one yet, but let's just say you max out Char, you get transporter patterns. So the amount you get is 75 patterns per rare and 100 per epic. So if you got 10, say, epic shards of a max officer, you then got 1,000 transporter shards you can use to turn in for another officer. And you don't see transporter shards in terms of, I don't have my main account pulled up, I could easily show it then. But if you go to your officers menu and then you hit the recruit button, if you have transporter shards, you just scroll all the way to the end and you'll see all the ones for the, I love y'all so much. Fountain Rook, thank you so much helping me. I love y'all. I really do. I get hyper and I get fun. Hey, I'll get like Gene Simmons, get my tongue like surgically removed and elongated. I can be the long tongue pirate. I can go several different ways. Woo! I forgot about this. Sorry. Squirrel here, ADD. I'll answer your question in a second. But yeah, maxing out officers, once you start getting them, 3 Spocks, I'll take that, but I really need the Kirk. I need the Kirk, please. And one more. Alright. So once you start getting transport shards, just spend them on who you need. I would recommend Pike and Khan as my top ones that I would spend shards on. If you have 36,000 saved up, definitely get that 6 of 10 offer that's in the store right now. Incredible value. Incredible value. Alright, let's keep on going to all these questions. William says, I haven't tier 2 any stats. I don't, because the stats are now in LCARs. They added that here recently, so shout out to Ripper and Fartasia and them. But I do appreciate it, William Riker. Hugo says, to really benefit from Mud and Armada, you need him. Well, you need almost all players to use Mud to constantly reduce the damage. This is also true. So he's an officer that you would need a lot of coordination with to get true effectiveness. And even then, Hugo, I'll be honest, I don't know if having everybody run the morale set that we run with like DCs on the side and Con would be less beneficial. I don't know if Mud would be more beneficial than that yet. I need to test it out. So Chris has started Battle for Glory at 30-minute mark. I'm done. Well, good for you, braggadocious man. Just kidding, Chris. Let's do our speed ups. Whee! 15 minutes. Alright, we're going to go do one more run, finish our Battle for Glory, and then we're going to do some PvP. We're going to do some PvP. Emperor Sun says, Outlaws Art 2, any leaks? I have dropped 2 hints so far. And Lord Thanton, thank you for the $10 Super Chat donation. Lord Thanton, you've been amazingly generous today. Thank you, my good sir. You're a cadet now, and also you donate. You just, thank you. And also real quick, remember, if you donate in the channel where it's PayPal, Venmo, remember, PayPal and Venmo don't do taxes, so we greatly appreciate it. YouTube member, make sure you contact me on Discord so I can give you the special roles and the special channels for all the contributors to my channel in the Discord roles. So please make sure you do that. Next one. Let me see if I can get the next one. I'm definitely going to keep the videos coming, Angelo. Thank you for the support. Truly, it means the world to me. Hugo, who is one of our main stat crunchers, he's the nerd with, like, he has an actual pocket protector. Cool thing about Hugo, though, is his pocket protector has also his pirate patch in it. Because he's a pirate, he's just like Smee. Like, I'm Captain Hook and he's Smee. Like, he's running around, he's a pirate, but he's handling all the day-to-day stuff and running all the numbers to make sure the ship stays upright. So we give a big shout out to Hugo. Because the Borg Centurion Saladin or Ops level 28 can reach about 1.3 million strength, and research to get them to 1.5 or even 2. Yes, Hugo, I was saying 1.5 because once you get to my level, you'll be... Stop correct. Stop nitpicking me. Gosh, you just gotta be smarter than everybody. It's the day. This is the Germans for you. They always gotta try to one-up you. That's what Germans do. Hey, Leroy, how you doing, buddy? Emperor wants to know another Outlaws 2 league. You know what? We'll wait. We have 160 people watching now. If we get to 170, another hint will drop. How about that? Another hint will drop. 170 people. So that means you need to get everybody that you know watching this video and asking questions so I can help them. Help me help you. Nobody does this. Nobody participates in the community like I do. Nobody loves you like I do. Nobody will take their clothes off on Twitch like I will. Wait. Forget that part. That never happened. Awkward. Hey. Adam says, how many new MUD officers are there again? I've forgotten how many was on your video. I'm looking forward to them in the coming days. There were, I think, a total of 4 epics, several rares. It was like a dozen officers that came in that leak. Now, how many of those are going to be coming in the next few weeks? I don't know. Or ever. I don't know. Who knows? That's not a hint, by the way. I'll let you know when the hints drop. I really want to, like, try to... I hate to word like monetize the hints. Like, I want people to come watch the video again. So, you know. By the way, Founder Rook, thank you for signing up as an ensign. You didn't even sign up just as a cadet. You signed up as an ensign. I'm pretty sure ensign's the level you get a discount in the Teespring store. So I will double check that to make sure you get the coupon code. I'll repost that. I got to do a members only video. I've been doing so many regular videos. I haven't done a members only video in like 3 weeks. I apologize. I hope the members still appreciate the videos I am doing. But we will. I've not forgotten. I promise. There's just so much stuff going on. Nick says, I am dual faction and pretty much out of repair tokens every day. It'll keep happening until we're locked. Nick, that just sounds like you're going way too hardcore in your dailies. Because I never have a problem. Now, granted, I only do my dailies and my events. I don't like extra grind. If you're rep grinding, then yeah, you're probably going to struggle to keep up because you're going through an extra process. But you should finish with a surplus every single day if you do dailies and swarms. And that's all you're really doing. So... obviously, if you're doing like a hardcore grind, you're going to run out. Omicron says he has 22,000 30-minute speed ups. Holy crap. Founder Rook says, how do you get the swarm stuff? Are you talking about how you get the swarm missions and everything? That was kind of an easy answer. You hit level 15, you can start doing swarms. The missions will open up and you can start doing swarms. Level 15. Hugo, very interesting. Did not know that. So that kind of takes... Hugo says Mud's shield damage boost will not activate when Yuki causes the shield depletion. So that means Mud is not very effective in certain PvP loadouts and PvP battles. So that's a very interesting caveat. See, there you go. That's why we have Hugo around. Server 34 represent Lord Thanton with a 25. All right, Thanton, I appreciate it, but here's what I'm going to do. Since you were in the super donate move, I'm going to give you this link. I'm only giving this link because because when I donate to content creators, I want them to get the most of the money. Remember, when you donate to YouTube, like through Super Chats, they keep 30% of that. So any other donations, if you want to throw in 10, 20 bucks, everything's appreciated. There's my PayPal link. I also have Venmo. I have Cash App. I'm only saying that because you are donating. I'm not just trying to beg you for more money. But just so that you know, I'm getting as much as possible. PayPal and Venmo giving you the most. Lord Anthony, thank you so much for being generous today. I really do appreciate it, and I hope I'm answering every question that you have and helping you out as much as possible. You're the man. You really are the man. Let's get to some more questions as we keep going and we keep grinding. We are 6 people watching, by the way. 6 people from another hint. And I will drop a big one. I'll drop a big one. Big one. Hugo says, Sesha, Romud, and Eurodice were the other 3 epics. Thank you, Hugo. I had forgotten their names, so I'm glad you remembered. Or did you go look up the video? You did, didn't you? By the way, if anybody wants to help support, just like Lord Thanon's doing, just like Nook is doing, just like has anybody with the green, by the way, if you see the green name, that means they support the channel. It means they're special. It means they're cool. Be green. Be cool. Recycle. Whatever. Brett says, any way to get the tiny jellyfish if you missed it? Only in the event store if it comes around. Basically, if you level past 20, you missed your shot. I don't think it, I don't remember it being offered at any point after that for anybody. But, so, I really hope that's not like disappointing. I'm making fun of donate. All right, I'll say this, Stanton. I can tell you've never been to the Twitch channel because that's where it gets really crazy. Like the apple juice comes out, the guitar comes out, and clothes come off on Twitch. It's really weird. Yeah. But I do appreciate every little bit, and I am hoping I'm helping everybody enjoy the game and have fun. Just have fun. Next up is from Charles Nance. I have been single factioning ROMs and I'm up to consort. I am hostile on my other 2 factions. Do I wait until max ROM or start dual factioning now? Ooh, good question. Let's pull this up and let's talk about it because we still have this here. So you're a consort, which means you're at 500 to 1.2 million. For me, I think that that's still low enough to start working on fixing one. And here's the simplest way to do that, because you're not too far, is simply run missions of the faction that you want to save. You are going to lose a little bit of your consort, but that's okay. It's better to be dual faction and take a little bit of a hit because of everything you get. Because remember, dual faction has tons of bonuses. One, you're basically going to finish your max dailies every single day. You're going to get that loyalty badge. You're going to get all this. You're going to get 24 hours worth of shields. You're going to get tons of repair speed ups. It does help to be dual faction. It's annoying. It adds time to your game. I get all that, but truly, it makes your game experience so much better. Not to mention, you're getting faction credits from a second faction, which you can use for either officers or ships, and most importantly, officer badges. The only way to truly get officer badges right now is free to play. Is through that faction store or running Epic Armadas, which requires you to have a whale buying Epic Armadas for you. So if you want to get as many faction badges as possible, and trust me, you're going to need them sooner than later, run dual faction. We are now at 171. We've hit the number. That means it's time for a hint, everybody. Let me mark it in the table. 54 minutes and 40 seconds is where we're going to start this hint. 54 minutes and 40 seconds. All right, let me type it in. 54, 40. Third hint of the day. Okay, so this hint's coming in. And remember, I cannot be super specific with the hints, obviously. But I can tell you this. There is something that both whales and free-to-play and dolphins, everybody has asked for in this game. Think about something that everybody has asked for in this game. Literally everybody. What is a major just annoyance? What is something that we've kind of halfway talked about here in this show already? What's the purpose of doing something that we just mentioned 10 minutes ago? Something's coming to alleviate a pain point in the game. Just saying. That's a hint. It's a hint that requires you to think. But if you really think about the main details I just said, you'll get it. And if you don't get it, well, then you can just wait a little bit until it comes out and then you'll see it. Because I'll have a whole video about all this stuff. And I'll talk about why I'm excited about it. Because there's a massive update coming. Massive. Big influx of stuff. So just think about that, ponder on it, and enjoy that hint. Enjoy it. Something's coming that literally everybody has asked for. Dance with me. Get excited. Okay, back to seriousness. Alright, will the Borgs be a daily? Technically the Borgs are a daily. The Borgs are a daily because you grind Borg probes to get faction credits right now, or nano probes. It just doesn't show up as a daily. I know what you're asking, is a daily like swarms do. It is still something you should do daily though. And it is, I don't even have it on this account yet because I'm too low. But if you go to the Borg right here, there's the ability to turn in the probes for faction credits. And that is something that you should do every day if you've not maxed out your Vidar. If you don't have a Vidar yet, wait for the event store to come around. You should be able to get another one. Nick says, I don't grind a lot, but I do shoot ships and raid other people. How do you guys pirate and not run out? I'll say this, I don't pirate hardcore every day. Like, I play around a couple days and then I hardcore 1 or 2 days a week. Because I learned I could not do it every day with the cost of repairs. I couldn't do it. So I do my dailies, I have fun, I do other things. I focus on helping out the Alliance on some days. And then I do like hardcore raiding on certain nights, like my stream nights. Kit Cunningham. Hey Rev, long time listener, first time caller. Why does everybody do that? You're such a bunch of dads. You're just a bunch of freaking lame dads. And I love you. I do. I really do. I love it. Do you think they'll ever fix those terribly low data mine quantities? Also, is there something coming for modulators and augment credits? Let's answer the first part. Maybe. They're receiving feedback on the data mine size, and they're looking at possible ways of, if they're looking at, should they change it, basically. They're studying the issue. They're actively thinking about it. So I'll say that one. The second part of your question, augment credits, modulators, maybe. Maybe. I can't tell you which one, but maybe one of those things. I don't know what I'm doing right now. I'm so sorry. I'm just trying to distract y'all from all the hints somebody's trying to get me to drop. All right. Valrook says, thanks. So when you finish Swarm Arc, it'll add to your dailies. So you'll start getting dailies as soon as you start picking up the swarms. So like I haven't finished my Swarm missions, but I already have my Swarm dailies here. So as soon as you start those missions, you'll get dailies the next activation of the daily round. All right, let's scroll down so we get more questions. Well, this is fun. Are we not having fun? Yay! William Riker says, have I ever gotten a badge from a PvP chest? Nope, and I know why you're asking that. You're asking that because that's what it says you do, that you get it from PvP, but I've never had it happen. I've never had it happen. If it has happened, it's like full pull from an armada. It's so rare that you should not bank on that being an active mechanic that you chase. Brian says, will they be changing the rewards to loyalty 7-day and 30-day chests? Not that I know of. I mean, they do already increase a little bit. But I don't know of anything like them adding anything specific. Is there something specific you're wanting them to add to it? I feel like there's more to that question. So keep it going. Scroll down, scroll down. Let's see, we got one from Vincent. What do you think about removing the refinery timer but reduce the drop rate? Oh God, no. No, Vincent, no. Please do not ever mention the words drop and rate and uncommons and rare ever again. In fact, I almost feel like I have to delete this stream right now so Scopely does not hear that and get an idea. Never say that again. Ever. Never do it. Vincent, I will ban you from this channel. Don't you dare say that again, sir. Don't. Please never mention that again. I love you. I really do. I will help you any way in this game I can. Never mention that again in your life. Don't do that. Don't ever say that again. Please. Whew. All right, next up. Next. Don't give me a heart attack. Oh, I finished my Battle for Glory, didn't I? Yeah. So let's return and go repair. We'll do some PvP. More questions needed, everybody. William Riker, are they going to give us more options to spend data? Good question. Good question. Next up, Dart Trooper. Can we have multiple accounts like yourself? Yes, you can. So the rules are you can have multiple accounts on different devices. So like I have phones, I have BlueStacks. Like I have to stream using something like BlueStacks. So what you're watching now, I'm on 3 screens. So I've got monitor 1, monitor 2, and monitor 3. So I've got all that going. So yes, you can. If you want to commit your life to Star Trek Fleet Command like I do, join me. Join me. Join me. Next up. Gosh, Vincent, I saw that question again. I wanted to come after you. I wanted to come after you. Some kind of monkey apprentice. I'm 425,000 up in feds, but down 365 on Kling and 179 on ROM. Are they worth salvaging? The question is always yes. The answer is always yes. Yes, dual faction grind. Save those ROMs. Dual faction grind. Do it. Don't do it. Just do it. Do it. Do it. God, we got the accent. You got to do it. Grind. You must grind. I don't know what I'm doing. What is with this episode, y'all? What have y'all done to me? It made me like the most lame content creator of all time. Omicron, I have 13,000 transporter patterns, but a bunch of officer tokens. Do you think it's worth cashing all of them in to try to get... Yes. Okay, so that 6 of 10, 36,000. Think of it this way. 6 of 10 being offered as a full pull for 36,000 is literally saving you 75% of the cost. Remember, it's 1,000 per. He needs 115. So for 36,000, it's a tremendous value. 100%, I would say, turn in everything you can to try to get to 36,000 transporter tokens. You want to get that. You want to get that. You do. It's the best value they've ever offered in terms of transporter shards. Easy. It's a tremendous value. If you have 36,000, get it. Don't second guess it. Don't debate whether I actually use him in the bridge. He is one of the strongest officers in the game in terms of stats, and that alone is the reason to get him. Please get him. Peter Patar says it sounds like that was the overwhelming feedback Scopely needs. No idea what you're referring to, but I'm going to say yes. Brian says, adding to my comment, shouldn't rewards tier up to 4-star resources? Now that I agree with Brian. They need to change it to where 4-star becomes a part in level 40 plus. And that's something I've been talking to people like Gregor about, the other Gregor, the whale. I think I've mentioned the Ska. I think Freest mentioned it in the official Discord. A lot of whales have brought that up. It definitely. Whales, too, deserve to be rewarded for their play and for their commitment to the game. All right, let's switch this out to a PvP crew. PvP crew! Don't ask why I do weird things, y'all. I don't even know. Alright, so we want Decius. Now, real quick while I got you, Hugo, I don't remember. I'm going to say we're going to test this out. Does Cadet McCoy work with Yuki? We need to test that out, don't we? Let's test that out. Also, let's throw on... We need another health officer. Which one of these is health? This must be Stan. Yeah, Stan's our health. So we'll throw that on and get a little bit more health for our Bacchus. We need a little bit more attack. We got Spock here who's defense. Where do I have Uhura? She's attack. There we go. That helps us out, get our bonuses up a little bit. Should work, but the benefit is very small. Yeah, hey look, I agree, but when you're using Yuki, even going from 10% to 12% adds up. That's faster, could save you 1 round. I know it doesn't sound like a lot, but could save you a round. Alright, so let's put... There we go. Let's put T'Pring right there. So now we're going to do a little bit of PvP. We're going to use the North Star, so there's my North Star crew. Kumak, Vela, and then Eric's, which I can actually upgrade that Eric's. I'm going to go do that now. Yes, Mark, I will definitely be doing a survey fleet video. Don't worry. I have lots of videos planned. I just need y'all to keep me on the ball. Don't let me forget a video. Always stay on my tail about videos. Always come to my Discord and say, hey, I want a video on this. I try to go through those. I try to be that man of the people. I try to give you what you need and want. I just need your help sometimes. Promote. I know that he's not very good. I'm basically just using him for the stats. I still need to get more. I need to get Nero. That's what I really need. Yeah, see, that's what I was thinking, Hugo, and I'll take that. I really will. I'll take a 1.2%, 2% boost. Should I save my credits for Gladius or Augur? Augur is the answer. If you have a Saladin. If you have a Saladin. Remember, you need 180,000 credits to get the Augur. It's expensive. And also, real quick, just to remind everybody, Lord Thanton's already joined the group. A couple other people have joined. Let's see. Val Narook has joined. John Calder joined. Charles Nance. Hit that join button if you haven't already. Support the channel. $4 a month. That's literally like a bag of M&Ms and a coffee. What do you do with that $4 that's more important than me? Nothing. I am more important. Just mess with y'all. But really, I can use it. Please. Let's go do some PvP and find some people to blow up and answer more questions. We're gonna do mining systems because everybody likes to do mining systems. On our way. Yeah, follow Lord Thanton. Join. And if you don't want to join because you don't want monthly stuff, donate to PayPal. Every little bit helps. Let's get to more questions. Hello, computer. How do I find out what the mission rewards are when it's just a box with a question mark? Your only chance is to check LCARs and see if it's listed in LCARs. There's no way to find out in game. It's really annoying. 100% agree. Next up. Oh, wow, I skipped a few questions. I got to go back a little bit. Angelo says, Rev, the ISS Jelly event that passed was won by level 40 plus. With level 30s like myself in it, how are we supposed to compete? I thought events were tiered like 30 through 39. So what they did is they changed that because there's no way to get the ISS Jelly for level 40 plus. So they started allowing level 40s and 41s to participate. For me, I simply go for 5th place. And if I can get 30 prints a time, by the time I get to level 39, if I've done 4 or 5 events, then hopefully I will have unlocked it. But it does make it much more difficult. But eventually, those level 40s are going to have their jelly and they're going to stop fooling around with it. So just keep that in mind. Robert says, bonus refinery, no cooldown offer a max number of pulls and you can pull them from any match you want. There have actually been refinery bonus refineries that had no cooldown. Technically, they were glitches, but it's happened before. Maybe it can happen again. Maybe. By the way, we're down to 170. If we get back up to 180, we'll drop another hint. We'll drop another hit, people. There's more hits. I know everything that's coming. Okay, I don't know everything, but I know a lot of what's coming. I'll drop hits. I'll drop them. All you gotta do is watch this video, support the video, and help out. And PvP. Next question. Boundary says, I've done a few swarm missions, they've not shown up on my list yet. Maybe I've not done the right ones. Just keep progression, and then you should. I had my swarm missions, I'm pretty sure, at 15. Maybe I'm wrong. Somebody correct me. But I've got them now at 22, and I've had them in the teens. So, also, shout out right now, we got a new member on board, Dan Westbrook. Thank you for subscribing as a cadet. I appreciate the little bit of help, because every little bit does help. You're amazing. When I redo the credits in July, because I redo them every month, you will find your name in the credits. Thank you, sir. Really do appreciate it. All right, next up. Is there any way to get 7,000 transporter patterns in 3 days? Honestly, the easiest way is to get really lucky. Have RNGesus bless you with max officer pulls, and hopefully that's an officer you already have. Northan says, I have no idea what that is, number 18. You're going to have to clarify what that is. I don't know what you're talking about because I've gone through so many things. So just tell me what you're talking about. Help me. I don't know. Help me. Oh gosh, this place is barren. Where is everybody? Where is everybody? Can somebody clear the system? Hey, there's a 0 node. Alright, we'll go clear that 0 node. And out of courtesy, this is not a requirement in my alliance, but out of courtesy, I will let him know. This is not a requirement. I don't think pirates have to do this, but I do it out of courtesy. Next question. For PvP, on my server, Pan plus Stan in Max Vidar with a Claw Rialta missile cover is becoming a top tactic in Big Alliance inter-system rating. You see any cool PvP tactics out there? So, even though I do think that's pretty cool, my favorite is still the Vidar in general for inter-system rating. But that's an interesting one. When it comes to cool PvP tactics, though, it's really based on different ships. Hey, another 0 node. We'll kill this one. Yes. Whoa. Did y'all see that? I know y'all saw that, right? I just glitched it out. Did y'all see me glitch it out? I'm gonna try to do that again. My shield is still up and I just hit somebody. I glitched it out. And I know exactly how I glitched it. I told it to attack something as soon as another attack was happening. Holy crap. Let me reload the game. Maybe my game just jacked up. Maybe my game's jacked up. But I think I just glitched it. Let me see, because that'd be a tremendously bad glitch. Oh boy. Let's hope that it's not a real glitch. It's just my game acting up. Whoa. That would be really bad. Oh man. Alright, hold on. Let's reload and see. Omicron. There's no glitch where if you promote Moroshi, it doesn't work with Pike. The glitch was when you had full synergy. Okay, my shield's down. Alright, so there's not a glitch, it's just my thing was acting up and needed to be reloaded. Wow, I was really like, holy crap, we just found a huge exploit. Okay, sweet. No exploit, it's just the game lagged and my thing freaked out. Cool. We can live with that. Alright. I really was like, oh man, we just really found something. Let's tell Klingon Bob that we're hitting his 0 node. Founder, what is the best way to farm specific ship parts? Meaning if I want more interceptor parts, should I focus on interceptors? Go for that, yes. Remember though, you get more boxes the higher up you do. The group that has the highest amount of drops is the Elite Separatist. The Elite Separatists have the highest drop rate. Somebody sent me a message. Oh my guy's getting raided? Oh, Keyboard Warrior, thank you for becoming a member. What am I looking at here? Okay. What am I supposed to go help you? I'm gonna seriously, what do you want with what? What's going on? What are you guys hitting my bases? And? He's raiding. Okay. It's like, apparently this guy doesn't know how raiding works. It is a new server, to be fair. It's a new server. Lord Farquaad's like, I don't care. Look at him. Yeah, he's gonna drain that sucker. This is also why we do not hive. Do not hive. Do not hive. Do not hive. Don't do this. Just look at these juicy targets just sitting here. Oh my goodness. Field day. Oh my gosh. It is a whole freaking hive. I'm relocating over here. We're raiding. We are raiding. Lord Farquaad, thank you. Zamro says at level 36, would you prioritize upgrading Augur or Enterprise? Enterprise, not even a debate. 100% Enterprise. 100%. It's the best ship. The Enterprise is equal to a 4-star Explorer. Yeah, definitely the Enterprise. What's the best way? Alright, answer that. Never mind. Brian says Enterprise versus Enterprise question. I see a lot of people running Gorkon Captain Kirk Khan. Is that crew setup better than Kirk, Khan, and Zhao? No, it's not. But I do know why they're running it, but it's not better. I want to see if this guy responded. Oh, you flares talking trash now. Oh, I love it. Oh, I love it. Where's this message from? I don't know where this extra message is from. Oh, we're heading down there now. We're going to raid on this video. Yeah! Vincent says, at the moment, a ton of people need uncommon and rare. What do you think about trading uncommons and rare for Latinum? 100% agree. 100% agree. Though I will say my Latinum is not useless. I definitely use Latinum. I'm about to bring two 200k ships to this fight. You don't want no smoke. You don't want no smoke. Is there another one down here? What is all these hives? Why do people not listen to me? Don't hive. It's so stupid. More camo people over here. Let's see if Camo Jackster got anything. Nah, not really. There's a couple steals from camos. By the way, Lord Farquaad, I'm very proud of you right now. You are a good pirate, sir. I am very proud of you. Very proud. Next up, Keyboard Warrior, thank you once again. The North Star is too powerful. Yes and no. Yes and no. Ryan says, is there a reason when you sort by strength it doesn't reflect the actual stats of the officer? Okay, so that's when you put them on a ship. There, it changes for your research and everything. So, come on, there we go. North Star's here. Ooh, look at that little baby Tala. Look at it. Look at the little Tala. It's a cute little Tala. It's a cute little Tala. We'll have some fun. Arsenic says, my North Star is currently tier 8, level 40. To scrap now or is reasonable in turns. Is it worth the extra resources? I wouldn't scrap it at all, to be honest with you. Keep using it because it's still the fastest 3-star miner until you get a really high tier faction miner. So, I'd keep that baby going. I wish they would send me some ships. I need to kill something. What's this one at? Nobody home? Ding ding. Ring the bell. Knock knock. Who's there? Ref Deuce! Yeah! Keep throwing questions in. Is it worth to stay at Ops 19 to try and unlock more officers by going to 20? I would say if you're going to park at 20. And then that way you can refine 3-star materials because that really does help. I did notice that, Hugo. I did notice that about the North Star being targeted. I just cracked that base, by the way. Let's see. More questions. More questions. Oh, gosh. Okay, a lot of them just shot up here. Nick, we have a group of 9 alliances that act as one cluster. They have a full system, 1 entry. Don't have a system. Even then, don't do system hives. I will still come into your system. Ooh! Ooh, they got a big boy! Oh, this just makes it more fun for me. Ooh. Alright, now we're going to put out a APB. Alright. Chris Wild says it isn't that bad if you can fill the whole planet. They've got the whole planet filled. I'm still going to drain them. Still going to drain them. They can't stop me. Still going to drain them. Alright, let me hit up on Discord real quick. Raiding a hive in Bahraini. So this doesn't have a spot, but this one does. So relocate. Oh, I got a good spot. Yeah. Oh, yeah. This is going to be fun. I'll get to y'all's questions, but y'all know how I am about raiding. I cannot pass up some fun. So now we're going to need Stan over here. Confirm. Need to assign another officer. Okay, Katie already took the spot. Good. And then we'll swap to our envoy. We're going to start draining. Oh, look, we got our 25. Oh, we're going to take the whole group out. Sorry, I get way too excited about raiding hives. I really do. I love raiding hives, but don't hive. Do not hive. Ever. Don't do it. If you think it's good, you're wrong. I've been playing this game for 2 years. I've taken down every hive I see. I just wish they had more levels I could actually hit. That guy's broke. Yeah, we got our level 25 here in Burn. This one have anything? No. Doesn't help that they're broke, but we're gonna hit them all. We're gonna have some fun. Chris Wall says a survey ship should be able to defeat warships. Well, it's not a full-on survey ship, though. It's really not. That's the thing. I get what you're saying, though. It's just the North Star's been here for so long. I guess we've all just gotten used to it, but it is what it is at this point. I can't wait to drain this guy because I really need that dilly. Really need that dilly. Server 43, by the way, if y'all want to join in, everybody's welcome to join Server 43. Come over here. It's a ton of fun. New server, only a couple of months old. It is a blast over here. Complete blast. John says 190 in chat. It is hint time. Okay, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to mark it down. We're an hour and 22 in. But I want y'all to tell me what type of hint you want. And what I mean by that, 1 hour 22. Fourth hint of the day. Mark it on the list. I want you to tell me what type of hint you want. Like, do you want it to be a ship hint? Do you want it to be an officer hint? Do you want it to be... Because basically, I can give you hints about things coming maybe far off in the future. I can tell you things that Scopely's supposedly working on. What type of thing do you want? Punch says he's on server 40. Well, then join server 43 as well. Come have fun. Come join us. All right, so I'm waiting. So we got 2 people that have said ship hints. 2 people that said ship hints. Hugo says Kamari crew. I'm running that crew on the North Star simply because of the stat bonus for the North Star. That cumulative bonus with Kumak is very helpful. All right, we got a couple of ship ones. I want stuff coming soon. So we got 2 coming soons. We got an officer one. All right, I'm just gonna let y'all tell me what type of hint you want. Keep on going. Now we got 4 people here. I love a party. Let's see. Oh, okay. I'll check it. Let's see. Brett, I have multiple accounts because I use BlueStacks and phones. Oh, God. No. Oh, my God, bro. No! 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 Okay, so anybody watching, how not to load out your Kamari. I have to message him. Gosh, that's a bad loadout. What an awful loadout. Oof. See how long we got on this. 3 minutes until I can start raiding this base. Alright, officer hint. So we've got... I'm counting them up. I think ship hint is the leader right now in terms of what hint people want the most. A hint about a ship. I'm going to give it about 2 more minutes. Emperor says, give us a hint that if Scopely knew you share, they'd be really upset. I'm not. I like pushing the envelope, but I'm not going to get crazy. I'm not going to go crazy. Adam says we had a ship hint already. You did and you did. You did and you didn't. Technically, you've had an officer hint as well. So, but what I can do is get it really specific. Brett says new content hint. Okay. We've had a couple for new content hints. This guy's shielded with his Kamari. I've got to help him. I feel obligated to help him. I love helping people. Like, I'm not here to bash people. I'm glad to help. John says there's a new battle pass coming. Okay. Let's see. Just keep them coming. Alright, I'm going to give it one more minute and we'll see. New content. There's another one for new content. New content just took the lead. I'm pretty sure Robert Patterson's comment. New content. Okay. Officially doing new content. So the new content hint is, hold on. New content hint. Adam, see your comment. I don't know, buddy. We'll just see how things play out. Let me recrack this base and then get to raiding. Woo, Kumari. Kira. Let's see if I can kill it. Yeah. Love me a little PvP. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh. Oh yeah. Oh, it feels so good. It feels so good. Here we go. Draining, draining, draining. Grim says, tell the overlords to prevent higher level players from hitting lower ones. No, that's not going to happen, buddy. Just get used to it. Not happening. I've tried to do that fight for years. It ain't happening. Now, Player Zero, why are you using the daggum Kira? Get out of here. Here we go. Oh, here comes the Tala. Being able to dock Alliance bases, that'd be a really cool idea, Dan. That is not something that, I know that we've had people talk about that idea before. That's not something I've even heard about them working on, though. Like, I can usually say if something's being worked on. We know tons of stuff getting worked on. But, look at all this purple. Oh, son of a biscuit, he shielded. Look at that. But look at all this pretty purple. Look at all the pretty purple. Look at all the pretty purple. Look at all this. I love my Alliance. I love it. I love this game. Next up here on the list, remember, keep throwing in questions. I'll treat you kind of answer. We're going to stay live for about 30 more minutes before I wrap up the live stream. I try to keep them about 2 hours long. So, Greg says, any improvement to ways to get badges? They are working on that, yes. Yes, they are. By the way, I give a shout out to Gregor, shout out to Dan, and a shout out to Josh, all who threw in some PayPal donations that did not pop up on the screen. So, big shout out to all y'all. I appreciate all the support. I'm here to answer questions. I'm here to drop hints. I'm here to have fun. And Martin says, hint on something soon. Martin, define soon. I'll tell you this, everything I've hinted on today is coming within the next 6 months. Everything I've hinted on is coming within the soon Scopely time frame. So take that for what it is. I cannot give y'all super explicit stuff, but I can help y'all out. Ooh, right here? Yes, another one. Oh, baby, yes. I get excited for raiding. It's a drug. It's a drug. Look at all the purple people eaters. Purple people eaters, look at them. Smack, smack. I have way too much fun playing a silly Star Trek game. I really do, don't I? Oh, man. It's fun to be goofy sometimes. Even when you get 30 years old, have some fun in life. Be goofy. Look at all the purple little envoys. My little purple people eaters. Questions. Nick, what about breaking up event brackets for PvP ranges? As in level 28, I have to hit 43s. Look, man, I've tried to push that, but they're going to allow the whales to have somebody to hit. They have to allow the whales to play. And if the whales get bored because they can't hit anybody because there's not enough people, they're not going to. So, I agree with you. I fought for well over a year for a 5-5 range. +5, -5 level bracketing. I have fought for that. I've given up. I'll be honest. I'm fighting for other things now because I don't think that's ever going to change. I really don't. So I'm focusing my energy on fighting for other stuff. And I think that the community has done a great job of getting other things in the game. So I'm not trying to be a pessimist. I'm just redirecting that energy. Oh, you mean the event brackets? Now that I agree with. Yeah, event brackets need to be better bracketed. But it actually rotates. So like the OG brackets, the ones that have been around forever, are kind of open. And the new brackets for like new events they do are pretty well bracketed. So like if you remember the board bracketing, that was done pretty well. Hugo says in Scopely, everyone wants to get rid of players. The only thing they have to do is make G3 commons, uncommons, and rares rateable. Yeah, never do that. I will also never support that. Like if people come to me with that idea, I will shoot it down. I won't even make a video about it. I truly believe that would kill this game. I really do. I like pirating. I don't want to kick people out the game. I don't. And I love being a pirate. But I'm not here to take away something that people would grind months for in an hour. I will never make a video about that and support, ever. I just can't. And I really try to be the guy that I'll do anything you ask. If you want me to make a video about this or that, I really try to do that. But I am not going to do something that I believe will kill the game. And I do think that would do it. Okay, remember, I have my selfish reasons for wanting the game to last. You know, I kind of like needed to live. So, raid, baby, raid! Salty says event hints. I've dropped, I think, 4 hints so far. Emperor says, what do I need to increase the roof fund on your screen? So I need to add the ones that have come in today. I did already pay for the roof, but as you can see, the roof fund, we're well short of the goal, but you know, that happens. But any donation to PayPal or Venmo just goes to support my family, which includes paying for the bill of the roof. And everything's appreciated. So whether you sign up as a $4 member or whether you send $100 to PayPal, because people have sent $100 before, and I greatly appreciate everything I get. If you send me to PayPal $1, I will thank you for it. So Venmo, PayPal, Cash App, Patreon, YouTube, any way you want to send. You know, and if you've ever had to be a homeowner and buy a roof, you know how troublesome it is. I put $10,000 up there, but it actually ended up costing like $11,400 and something. I had to replace like 20 sheets of plywood. Every tile had to be replaced. I had to have a completely new flat roof for the office. I mean, it was terrible. So, adulting sucks sometimes. Next here we have Brett says, I'd love a Ferengi trading post. I would love any type of trading post. Any type. A market, which is, I heard Panic talk about a month ago, I think on DJ's podcast, that there is going to be some form of market made eventually. So that's a positive. I just don't know when that actually is going to be. But that was good to hear, that the market is something that they actually have a working process to bring it. So that's a good thing. We just need to actually be here. I will say this, I respect Camo for defending their hive, but like, if this is not the perfect example of why you do not hive. This is why. Look at this. Look at this swarm of bees. Look at this swarm of bees. This is crazy. I need to like save this video, this part of the video, and turn it into a video. Why not to hive? By end on server 43. Here we go. Look at it. Isn't this beautiful though? Isn't it beautiful? All right, Dart Trooper, crew shuffling is something they are working on. We've had that confirmed for a while, but no ETA on when it actually comes out. So. I think we've gotten all the bases that I can reach on this little group. Man. All right, next though, Robert says we have different brackets for different events. Exactly. That is the. I wish there was consistency. I've always talked about that. We need consistency in the game. So, this was so much fun. Hope Thalmor hits me up later. I'd love to connect with him and help him out. I love helping out people. Seem fair to me? Oh no! Oh, he doesn't re-shield in poor Munthor! No, I don't feel bad at all, actually. Drain him! Drain them all! Drain them all! Love it. Let's see if I get some questions since I can't raid now. Angelo, so will Scopely ever start clearing dead bases? They actually do have a system for doing this. It just takes a long time. Eventually what they'll do is they move them down to like level 1 systems after a while. I think it's a couple months. And eventually they get deleted. But, you know, it's a long time and a long process. Ron says, please ask for the community, ask for ship blueprints to come back. We all... what ship blueprints? What are you talking about? You need to be specific. I don't know what you're mentioning. Oh, look at the little North Star. Who's he hitting? I wish I could still hit 19s, but I went up a level. Oh, Haven's going to get him. There you go, Haven. Look at all of it. Just, this is why we don't hive. This is why we don't hive. Never hive. Never hive. Never hive. Don't do it. Don't hive. Oh my goodness. This has been a fun stream, guys. I've had a blast with y'all today. I really have. This has been a lot of fun. I don't know anybody that's gotten Jayla as an officer. No, Josh, I don't. There was a rumor that somebody on the founder server had him, but I've never actually talked to that person. So, we'll just have to wait and see if that ever comes back around. Oh, let's see what else. Nick says, if you search, well, hiving versus not hiving doesn't help you. Hiving never helps at all. Yeah. Never helps. But just look at this swarm that we have of us just chilling. Are they draining this guy? Man, we really are draining this entire hive. I am so proud of my people right now. I am so proud of my pirates. My pirates are just draining everything. I'm just so proud of them. I love my people. I'm like a happy daddy now. It's like my kid taking their first steps. Except we've been raiding for forever. I mean, my alliance, even though we are ranked in power because we don't have a lot of whales, we're ranked 9th in power, but in resources rated, we're ranked 2 by a lot. And the #1 alliance is the whale alliance. So, we're doing pretty good for ourselves. A lot of fun. That's not just the hive. Usually you would have 100. Yeah. I have defeated those hives. We've had system hives. We beat them too. They do not work. They don't work. A good pirate group will destroy a hive. Doesn't matter what level the ships are. Doesn't matter how many they are. It's all child's play. Yeah, Nick, the key is you can slow them down, but you cannot stop people. You can't. Especially at higher levels, because if I can Rialta and Vidar you while I'm draining, you got no chance. And that's what I do. On my main, Enterprise, Cavort, Vidar, Rialta. You cannot stop me. You can slow me down. You can't stop me. But if people don't shield, it's shield or share. And that's the thing. That's the problem with hives, is too many people don't shield. If you truly can get a group of people that shield correctly, Sure, it works. But the whole point of a hive is to be able to defend yourself. You cannot defend it. There's no defense for it. That's just all there is. Like on my main server, we had the hive of the top alliances in the game. The whales. They had Cause Borealis. They had the entire thing. And it was a 3 alliance group. And they too got destroyed by a pirate alliance. And they had to break up the hive. They got tired of trying to defend every day. They got tired of people getting drained every day. And they gave up. It's just the nature of hiving. I wonder what's going on in Kepler. And the thing is, I'm not trash talking these people. These are really cool people. Camo's been cool every time. Let's start raiding this one down here now. Jackster even have anything? No, he's empty. But yeah. Oh look, one of their guys relocated away. He's like, screw this, we're done. Never hive. Oh, he said I have a small man complex. Get it right, guy. It's Napoleon complex. Or that says camo for life. Like I said, I mean, all this could have been prevented by shielding, but Crossover Lord, like I said, we were raiding him. We got about 1 million out of him before he shielded. Thalmor, who's a really cool dude I've talked to a lot bit, he said he had to go with his wife to do something, so he couldn't help protect, but that's one thing. And I've actually tried to make hives before. I've made hives. I have made hives. That's how I know. Doesn't work. Am I in the CFL football? I was wearing a Stamps jersey, Brett. A friend of mine who plays this game has worked with him as a scout. I cover the NFL. I cover the New Orleans Saints and was trained as a scout. So I love football. Very passionate. Have an entire football YouTube channel. Well, it's for the Saints, but I have a YouTube channel for football. Do a lot of film studies, teach people the game, that type of thing. Go Raiders. Go Riders. Okay, yeah, I saw it. Nice. Pretty cool. I like seeing that. Hey, Tinchi. How you doing, man? Yeah, Saskatchewan! I have a terrible Canadian accent, by the way. Narcissist who can't spell correctly, apparently. Everybody say hi to Kuta! Hey, Kuta! Thank you for letting us raid your alliance! Finger guns! Nick says if you have your own system, a few players with a Vidara salad and with... Like I said, Nick, I have taken down those hives. And I will say, the battles are epic. And sometimes you break even in terms of profitability, but it's so much fun to do. Yeah, it's a ton of fun. Ooh, did he respond? Oh, I didn't respond yet. Val Narook. Oh, sucks to be you, man. Don't tell me you're on that Tom Brady, Rob Gronkowski hype train. Hey, Tinchi says he doesn't want to be on YouTube. Everybody say hey to Tinchi. Hey, Tinchi. Hey, Tinchi. Yeah, Thanaton, raiding is amazing. It's what gives me fun in this game because I love the PvP, and for me, PvP is how I meet people. Like, I've made so many friends with raiding. I made so many friends with PvPing, and like you saw I did with Thalmor. He came and like annihilated my 2 ships. It was an opportunity for me to reach out and say, hey, let me help you make your ships even better. I mean, obviously he won easily, but he still wasn't loaded out correctly. I love the PvP and raiding aspect as long as people don't make it toxic. Have fun and enjoy yourself. So, that's my goal anyway. Yeah, I definitely love the leaderboard too, which reminds me, I have to work on my power destroyed. I'm 63. I need to get it higher. I was actually going to go do that PvP today, but then we got distracted by raiding. So let's send our ships to Kepler and see if we can find anything to kill there, and then we'll just fly around as we spend our last 13 minutes together. Real quick, I'm going to say, if you've had fun today, if you haven't already, please sign up as a member to join to support the channel. Every little bit helps. Also, if you want to help out, we have PayPal, we have Venmo. Literally $5 helps out. Every little bit helps. And it's greatly appreciated. It's not a requirement, obviously. I'm going to keep helping out. You do get special perks if you do the Venmo and the PayPal stuff. You get access to special channels in the Discord. You get access to special stuff, to discounts and coupons at the Teespring store. Special videos, special hangout time with me. I'll even play games with you. We'll play Civilization 6 together, all that stuff. Every little bit helps keep me going, so it's greatly appreciated. Not a requirement once again, but it is fun. So, let's see if we can kill some people. Take out some 0 nodes and have some just random kills. Yeah, like this. Look at this guy. Look at this guy. Alright, go kill this guy floating in space. If it floats, it's a fair target. Hugo says to really defend a hive, you would need a super active watch post type players. 100% agree. It's like watching OPC freighters and players that would get online within minutes. That's the thing. Like, you would need high level of coordination. I'm not saying it's impossible. I've simply never seen it be able to be done consistently, because eventually people just get tired of it. You just get tired of doing it. There are not a lot of ships in this system for me to kill. We'll have to go to a little bit higher level system. Ooh, look at that. That's a yummy. That's a yummy yum. That's a yummy yum. I'm glad that you had fun. I'm glad you participated live, man. I really appreciate it. Nick says, we have Discord, WhatsApp, multiple people get online. I said, we have people's phone numbers in my main lines, and still people get raided and drained. Like, we call them on their phones. Like, real life stuff. And it just, in my 2 years of playing, I've never found an effective way to truly protect everybody. And if I ever find that way, I will share it with y'all without hesitation. But shielding is the only way to do it. It's just the only way. You can hive, but you're making a big risk. The only positive for me as a hive, as a PvPer, is that my hive is going to get raided and I get to PvP. That's the only positive for me. But I also move around way too much. Like, I need to move around and raid. So if I hive, a big drawback to hiving is you can't move around and raid as much. You can't move around and access materials as often. It really limits how much you can move, and that sucks too. The reason I'm not navigating close and attacking is because I don't really care. If I'm trying to do some tactics, like actually I'm at war with somebody, I'll use all that, but right now I'm just kind of like whatever. It gives them a warning to move. Shields down, pants down. Yeah, shield or share. That's the one consistent rule of this game. Shield or share. I am a dork, Tenchi. And Angela, thank you so much. And like I said, once again, if you sign up as a member or you've donated through PayPal, please hit me up on Discord so I can have some fun. Poor Kuda, he's so mad. I love it when people get so salty. I might throw this one in the love letters. I love love letters. Love love letters. Do 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 do. We would nav you to the board every time. Yeah, so I actually, like you trying to teach me something, I actually taught that tactic a year and a half ago. I called it riding the rim. Edge riding. Used to do it with my Fendra way back in the day on my original account. I would come in, pop with Fendra, warp back out to the next system, and just do that back and forth. Good times. Great memories. Great memories. This game, for being a mobile game, provides so much entertainment. It's unusual. Really is. Ooh, another 0 node. We'll give them a courtesy message. Hugo says it's called a rim job. They're trying to get us banned on channel. I bet Kudos responded. Come on, load, you silly thing. Ooh, I like you. I like you. I like this guy. He's pretty cool. I like him. I came in right after 1 year Scopely anniversary. Best time for the money and grinding. Yeah, it's definitely better. I remember when D3s and stuff all came out, people dropped $500 that night. Yeah. John says I had fun. I'll lose 1,000 at the casino. Hey John, how about you lose 900 at the casino and lose 100 to me? Hey, that's an idea right there, buddy. Have fun, man. I hope you win it big. Enjoy yourself. Michael says I should my station around more, but I have a tendency to keep insisting. Okay, you move your station around a lot. Okay, I see what you're saying. Hater says I just got some transporter patterns. Can use them for Pike or Marcus. Pike. If you don't have Pike yet, unlock Pike first and then work on Marcus. Technically, you should do Pike then Con. That's the best route to go. Unlock Pike and then get that Con up. I definitely run out of reload tokens. I get 2 a day. Usually. My 24-hour usually gives me 1, and then I get 1 from the online store. And if I'm really lucky, all my hostile grinding, I'll get 1 that drops. Ooh, how strong are you? Ooh, yeah, I want to fight you. Let's see if I can win. Because that's a tough one. I might not win this one. Let's see. Come on. Get there, Vicless. Get there, Vicless. I'm going to hit you. Pew pew. Who wins? Yeah! I'm a dork. Oh man, I have too much fun in this game. I really do. That's the stupidest thing ever. Anything else over here? Nope. Time in the next system. My North Star crew? Yeah, I'll look at it in a second. Or his North Star crew. Let's see. Wait, is that the yeah, that's the Latin one. Let's go this one. Gas systems always have people in them. So hopefully he was running the hostile. He was not. He's running morale. Not the worst crew to run, but I'm gonna actually send him a message. There we go. A little friendly help. The North Star is not junk at all, Kyle. I don't know who told you that, but they were crazy. It's the best ship you can buy for $20, that's for sure. It is fantastic. Definitely not. Yeah, see, if you ever wonder how Yuki works, see how the shield is depleted right here? That's how Yuki works. North Star is a fantastic ship. I wonder if that guy took the advice. Yeah, you'll use your North Star for a long time. I think I used mine until about level 30. So. Tyler says, I'd love to see some playlists for... Tyler, I've already got playlists, buddy. I got tons of playlists. What you mean, man? You not been looking on my channel? Let me count how many I got. I got like 4 or 5 of them. Yeah. If you hit the playlist tab, there is comment reading, officers, live streams, podcast, patch notes, and regular playthrough videos. Yeah, so several related to Star Trek Fleet Command. And there's also the Dry Dock series, which I haven't kept up because, yeah. Yeah, Tyler, no problem. I just don't, a lot of people don't check the playlist tab. But yeah, I've made playlists to try to make it a little bit easier. Like the officer playlist has got like 26 videos in it. And that's where all my officer videos are stored. The playthrough videos are like regular stuff like I did yesterday. And then my update videos have been like the news channel type stuff. So I try to segment it, but I have so many videos. It's a lot to get through. I get that. But I do try to make it a little bit easier. I'll see if there's anything for us to kill here. No, there's a floater. There's a floater. Ooh, battleship. A Tala. Okay. I've been going backwards and I'm in like February. Yeah. Hit that playlist button for officers because that's the big one. And that'll have all of them for you. And you can watch it that way. I think that'd help you out a little bit. Lord Thames has 3 max North Stars. Wow. I'm not going to like get mad at you because if you want, it's very cost efficient to do that, but that's a lot of freaking North Stars, man. That's a lot of money dumped to a North Star, but it's a good ship. I mean, I can't really fault you, but man, that's a lot of money for a North Star. Okay, happy for you. That's crazy. Jacob, when are we going to be able to get more Borg officer shards like 5 and 10, 10 and 10? I don't know for sure, but I would expect the next event store will have them, but we'll see. I don't know for sure though. I'm expecting the next event store to have them. I'm gonna wrap up here in a couple minutes, everybody. Once again, I've had a blast with all of y'all. I hope y'all have had a good time. Truly. Hope you've learned something today. Hope I answered your questions, and I'll probably do another one like this next week, like focused on question answering. I'll definitely have another one that's more of a kind of like a hangout session, if you will. Like I'll have the Discord open, we'll do Discord voice, but thoughts on Vocalist versus Mayflower, pros and cons. If you are going Federation, skip the Mayflower, use the Vocalist. If you are not going Federation, then still use the Vocalist. Basically, I would skip the Mayflower all the time because the Saladin is more important and you want those credits. Courtesy 0 node check. Yeah, basically the Mayflower, even though I like it, if you're going to get a Mayflower, it needs to be the hijacked one from the Augment store because you need those credits to go into Alright, today is a good day. Level 20, I followed your advice to skip the Vocalist. Oh gosh, bro, you watched the wrong video! The Max Kira is good at tier 7, but I actually am big on skipping the Kira now, simply for PvE. If you max out a Kira, yes, it is a good PvP, but it hits level tier 7 is when the weapon really kicks in. But I love interceptors. Ooh, did I get loot from this kill? No, just a box. You know what, since somebody asked me about badges and PvP boxes, let's open it just for the heck of it and see. I know it's not going to happen. Yep. Dart says, do I know the transwarp trick? Please explain what you mean by transwarp trick. I might, and it might be called something different, but that doesn't ring a bell off the top of my head. Sorry, I can't multitask and talk to y'all and then answer him. Whew, okay. So, I want to see if I make sure I don't miss anything before I wrap this up. Like I said, Peter, I've never gotten one. I did that just to show. And the one crazy 0.0001% chance it happened, I did it, but yeah, I never expected that. Peter, I would take the Bacchus to probably tier 7 and use it for fighting swarms. If you don't end up getting a Centurion, then max out the Bacchus so that you can continue to use it for swarm fighting, assuming that you don't have a Franklin. Oh, the warp stop and freezing the hostile? Yeah, that I have. I just haven't made a video out of it. I do know that trick though. Alright guys, look. This has been a blast today. I've had a tremendous amount of fun. Y'all are awesome. Please join the Discord if you have not already. DJ Vlad, Keyboard Warrior, Dan, Lord Thanington, Valnerick, John Calder, Charles, Niece, Angelo, thank you for supporting through Super Chats and through hitting up the wonderfulness that is the join button. And also give a shout out to the people who donated, Dan and Gregor and Josh on PayPal for sending some PayPal donations. We appreciate everything that you did. Y'all are amazing. Hope you had a great time today. I certainly did. I'm still probably going to be Twitch streaming tonight, which is like, I don't know, 5 hours from now. So if you're still awake, come join me on Twitch. Y'all are great. Live long and prosper. Stay safe out there, Space Cowboys. Catch you on the next one. Wrapping this one up for me. Hey, my base is under attack. Dang it, Thalmore's going to crack my base. Son of a biscuit eater. Oh well. 10-minute shield.